It is the go home show for Backlash this Sunday, and as you know, we have the greatest wrestling match ever coming up this Sunday. So, why are you not excited for Smackdown? Oh, wait, you are excited for Smackdown. So, let's get into the grades. Here's Smackdown out of 10. Let's go. So the show started with a contract signing between Sheamus and Jeff Hardy. Sheamus was accompanied to the ring by a doctor and a bunch of security guards carrying a black privacy screen. Jeff Hardy came out by himself. Sheamus insisted that Jeff Hardy had to take a urine test to prove he's not on drugs. Hardy spoke emotionally about struggling with his addiction and agreed to the test. With the doctor supervising, Jeff went behind the screen and filled a cup with urine. Sheamus continued to belittle Hardy while the doctor took a sample of the test, and then Jeff threw the cup of urine in Sheamus's face. I didn't like this. This was one step too far in the story for me, and should never have happened. Not really sure anyone's into it. That's kind of what you want from this storyline. So it's just not really working. At least it got Jeff Hardy at the end getting a bit of revenge, but I'm still only going to give it a 5.75 out of 10. Then we got the New Day against Shinsegae Nakamura and Cesaro. Before the match, Big E and Kofi kneeled in the ring with their fists raised before the match, of course supporting the Black Lives Matter movement. Then we got on to the match, and actually Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro defeated the tag champs after Shinsuke countered Kofi's frog splash and rolled it up for the pin. Even though it was a roll-up to get the win, I don't think Nakamura and Cesaro, a makeshift tag team, should have beaten the tag champs. The match was alright, but I'm only going to give it a 6 out of 10 for that reason. Backstage, Otis was blindfolded so that Tucky could test his other senses in advance of the six-man tag match later, with Braun Strowman against Miz, Morrison and Ziggler. Mandy Rose brought Otis his Money in the Bank briefcase and wished him good luck. Not going to grade this, but it's quality because everything Otis does is quality. And then we got the Intercontinental Championship Tournament final in the middle of the card. And why was this not a Backlash? Very, very odd. But anyways, it was a great match. AJ Styles defeated Daniel Bryan to become Intercontinental Champion after a long, intense match with a load of spots. AJ Styles hit the Style Clash and then a phenomenal forearm to pin Bryan. I'm not too sure about the result. I thought Bryan would be better to do the Intercontinental Championship Open challenges. Although I don't know if with Cody winning the title and doing that every week on AEW, if WWE wants to do something different, which is fair enough. But I still think Bryan would have slightly been better and would have elevated the title. But oh well, but it was still a decent match. After the match, Renee Young asked AJ about winning the IC title for the first time. AJ once again said he was phenomenal and everything else. So that was good, I suppose. Overall, I'm going to give this a 7.5 out of 10. The match was an 8 out of 10, but would have preferred to see Bryan win the title, which makes it go down to 7.5. Braun Strowman then said that The Miz and Morrison will get these hands tonight, but he'll also go after Otis and Tucky if they try to cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase. Then the ring and arena were filled with balloons for a women's tag title celebration. Bayley and Sasha entered and took a selfie in front of Michael Cole without including him in the picture, which I thought was quite good. They then got in the ring and talked about how great they are and what a good friendship they have. Bayley was about to read a poem she wrote for Sasha when Bliss and Cross interrupted. As soon as they got in the ring, the Iconics appeared on the screen and declared they're going to win on Sunday. Alexa and Nikki attacked Sasha and Bayley and threw them out of the ring, while the Iconics laughed on screen. As the segment ended, Bayley screams, "We'll see you on Sunday." I'm not going to grade this because, well, it didn't really build to anything. There wasn't much to grade. Suppose it didn't really hype me for the match, but I suppose, don't know, it built to it in a tiny way. Don't really know what to say, really. It's just a bit of a nothing segment, so I'm not going to grade it. Miz and Morrison then introduced their new music video but it was quickly interrupted by Braun Strowman's entrance. Then a video package covered Matt Riddle's history and promised he'll debut next Friday, which I can't wait for, to be honest. And then it was our main event. Braun Strowman and Heavy Machinery defeated Ziggler, Miz and Morrison. Otis abandoned the match to run backstage when King Corbin appeared on the screen and was seen approaching and attempting to flirt with Mandy Rose. Otis attacked Corbin and he had to be pulled off him by officials. I don't know if this is leading to a match at Backlash, but I guess it might be. He later returned to the match, bringing Mandy with him. Otis pinned Ziggler after a caterpillar elbow. The match was decent, I suppose. Good to see Otis getting properly over, and great to see Tucky back. And who doesn't like a babyface win? So I suppose that was all good. And the match was alright too. So I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Overall, SmackDown this week is getting a 6.5 out of 10. A very mixed show, like normal. The Jeff Hardy and Sheamus feud was a bit rubbish, but everything else was alright, I think. I liked the AJ Styles Bryan match, of course, who wouldn't, and then the main event was quite good too. However, there were some weird decisions like Nakamura and Cesaro beating the New Day, but on the whole it was an alright show, I suppose, with some blips and some major ups. So yeah. And that is all we've got time for today. Thanks very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you thought of SmackDown. Link to Twitter in the description below for daily wrestling news. Subscribe to my other channels on screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching. Peace.